Hello, everyone. I hope it is a beautiful day wherever you are today. I am coming to you from Saluda, North Carolina. My name is Brandy Cottrell. I am a 10-year special education teacher. After that, I was a teacher trainer, and then I decided to stop my work in the public schools and stay at home to homeschool my own children. I'm here today to share with you a simple way to choose your curriculum. The number one question that I am seeing posted on social media with everything that's going on in the world is, I want to homeschool. I'm planning to homeschool. What curriculum should I use for my child? This is a really broad question when you ask social media. There are hundreds of curriculum used in homeschooling. So, how am I going to narrow that down from 1,000 options to 10 options? I want to show you how. It's going to take you a couple of minutes to do that, and you will be on your way with your curriculum in the mail to you and ready to start planning. The number one most important step that you must do when you are preparing to choose a curriculum is determine your homeschooling style. This is the step that everyone skips, and it leaves them with a choice of thousands of different types of curriculum. Did you know that there are a variety of styles to homeschooling? When I started homeschooling my own son, I started with a traditional method. It was all I knew. I started out by setting up a situation to look like a public school. I had my schedule planned like a public school. I was a public school teacher. I knew how to do this. 3 months in, it was not working. He was in his bedroom the majority of the time. He was refusing to do work. He hated what I thought was going to be this fantastic bonding experience. I took a step back from what I was doing at that moment and did more research and found a wealth of information about all of these ways and methods and philosophies to homeschooling. Now, I have condensed all of this information in 6 short YouTube videos that you can find on my YouTube channel or you can find on my website. My YouTube channel is Easy Start Homeschool. My website is www.easystarthomeschool.com. I offer a 15-minute video on each of these top methodologies of homeschooling, giving you what it kind of looks like in your home, what are the pros, what are the cons, and here's the clue: what is the common curriculum? Every single one of these methods have very popular curriculum choices that can be associated with them. So in this one simple step that takes you watching videos and seeing what speaks to you, you have just decreased your choices of curriculum dramatically. After you have watched the videos, you've said, okay, this is the method that I think would work best for me as a parent. It's the method I think would work best for my child as a learner. That is when you are going to start the research that you've probably already been doing. But now you're going to be researching a lot smaller of material. Okay, how am I going to research that? Google, obvious. Facebook is a great resource. There are group pages based on each of these methods and philosophy. There are homeschooling pages. So now, rather than saying to a homeschool community, I'm homeschooling my third grader, what curriculum should I use? You are going to say, I'm homeschooling my third grader. I'm looking at simply Charlotte Mason or Ambleside Online. Which do you prefer and why? This is going to give you a better and more focused much better and more focused answers and results from people that are using these curriculums. You are not going to be led down the rabbit hole looking at this new one that you had never heard of and then that one that you had never heard of. So, number one, what homeschooling philosophy do you want to follow? Then start that research, start those questions. At that point, once you feel like you have found something that looks good to you, choose it, buy it, and don't look back. Why is it important not to look back? Because even once you have decided on a curriculum, other ones are going to look good to you. Every curriculum has benefits, every curriculum has downfalls. So, how am I going to deal with the fact that the curriculum I bought doesn't necessarily meet my needs in all areas? You're going to know that you can adapt. Every curriculum can be adapted. This is what I did every single day when I worked in the public school. I was working with students that were not successful in traditional classrooms and with traditional curriculum. Did I buy a new curriculum for every student I worked with? Absolutely not. I adapted what I had. You can adapt how long your lessons are. You can adapt how much work is required to demonstrate mastery. You can make work a little bit easier to demonstrate mastery. You can extend their learning to make work more difficult if you know they are prepared for that. There are a multitude of ways to adapt the curriculum that is sitting in your home today. The last thing I want you to do is go purchase another $350 curriculum when you have one sitting on the shelf. Use what you have. It will work if you take control of that curriculum and implement it in the way that you know is best for your child. Let's review quickly the most important things that I've gone through today. Number one, determine what your homeschooling style is. This is the most often skipped step, and it is what will decrease your choices and give you more focus to where you want to go with your homeschool. Number two, once you have that homeschooling style, start researching what curriculums look fun to you, what looks great for your child. Ask for opinions on Facebook, ask your friends, and after that, pick one, buy it, and don't look back. Know that you can adapt any curriculum that you have at home to fit your needs. Now, I hope that this information has been very helpful for you. I hope that it has decreased the stress and anxiety that you are feeling in what you are preparing to do with your children. I want you to be confident in what you're doing. It is going to be a great year for you and your children. I am here to support you. I am working with many homeschooling families, some that are beginner homeschoolers, some that have been homeschooling for many years but need to make changes. I will be putting out weekly videos to share my tips and tricks with you. And I want you to know that as a homeschooling community, you can do this. You will be successful. You are embarking on a journey that is going to create an everlasting bond with you and your child, even if it is for just 3 months, 6 months. This will be an incredible experience. Let me help you make this transition easier. Check out my website, check out the suggestions, and definitely before you buy that curriculum, check out my homeschooling styles and determine which one do you think fits your family best. If you've already purchased curriculum, not a problem. Let's adapt that curriculum for the style that you know that you want to implement in your home. Have a great day. I hope to hear from you, and I would love to work with you and help make your homeschool the most successful that it will be.